Hi everyone, it's Claire. Thank you for joining me. It's been a while since I've done any videos and I wanted to get back to doing some. And there have been a few topics that have come up a lot, either people asking me questions or I hear my clients and friends talking about things a lot. So I thought those would be great things to start with. Next week, I'm actually going to do kind of a mini series. I'm going to do a few short videos about motivation because that has been a really big topic people have asked me about. And Labor Day kind of reminds me of New Year's in the respect that people use it as a time to say they're going to get back on track. Summer was a time when we kind of let things go. I know with diet, that's something, or just people's schedules have gotten all out of whack with kids being out of school, and people say that, all right, it's Labor Day, time to get back on track. So I hope you'll join me. Hi, Betsy. I hope you'll join me live next week for that. That'll be a few days. I'm going to start Tuesday at 4 o'clock, and we're going to talk about how to motivate yourself to achieve your goals. But today, what I want to talk about is how to not compare yourself to other people, and particularly with social media, how to be on social media and enjoy it and connect with people, but not compare yourself or feel bad. And this is actually a topic that I started hearing a lot about when my friends and clients were talking about it in relation to their kids. So with Instagram and Facebook, I know it was difficult. They were saying that, after a weekend, they would be online and see pictures that other kids had posted of parties or things where they got together and maybe their kids hadn't been invited and it made them feel bad. And now with live streaming video becoming so popular, it's kind of even more hurtful to go online and you're now not only just seeing a picture of your friends doing something and you're not there, but you're watching it live. So we all want to feel like we're included and belong, and this makes things difficult. And as well as social media does a good job of making us feel connected, it can also make us feel really lonely sometimes, right? So this, I think we feel bad for our kids because this also happens to us as adults even. So the other thing that happens besides making us feel left out, we can also feel like we're inadequate or not doing as well or doing as much as other people. So we all know our news, you go onto your news feed and you see people, you have that friend who's constantly on vacation in great places. You have another friend who seems to always be dressed up at these fancy parties with celebrities. Everyone's kid seems to be excelling at everything they're doing. You see before and after pictures, people saying how they lost weight or ran some race, and you just feel like you aren't doing enough. So I just have a few tips for you to think about when you go online, and hopefully they'll help you enjoy connecting with people, but still feeling good about yourself. So the first thing is to remember that now we're not only the stars of our own reality show, but we're also the writers of the script. We're the director, the producer, we cast the show, and we're publicity. We decide what we want to put out there. And I know we all know this, but we don't always think about this. You go through your day and you have periods of times where you're really happy or doing great things. But then most of your day is filled with tasks, monotony, maybe something happens that pisses you off. But when you look online, people are only posting great things, right? Even the live video, they're only showing live video of them doing fun or exciting or at a fancy restaurant, eating great things, seeing great sights. So when you're looking at other people's stuff, you're only seeing the good stuff. The second thing is being really clear about what you want. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you've probably heard about this before, because this is really the beginning of so many things that you need to be productive and achieve and be happy and positive. So you really need to think about what you want in life. What does success mean to you? What does happiness mean to you? Where do you want to be in 5 years? When you look back on your life, what will you be happy knowing that you did, that you achieved, that you spend your time doing? That's what you need to focus on. You should only be comparing yourself to you of the past, to you of yesterday, last week, last month, last year. Have you moved forward towards achieving goals? Have you done things that will make your life better, your family's life better? Think about a soccer player. Imagine you're a soccer player, you're in a game, you have the soccer ball, and you're running towards the goal, weaving in and out of other players. You're not thinking about what the team on the next field is doing. You are solely focused on what you're doing. And when you score a goal, that's an achievement for you and you're excited. Even if a player on the team on the next field scored a goal, that doesn't take away from what you did. You should be happy with your own achievements. And just because someone else has achieved something doesn't mean you can't do it too. We can all be successful. We can all be happy. Greatness can exist for all of us. And the last thing, and I've talked about this before as well, is to be grateful. And probably if you only concentrate on one thing, this would be the thing that will make the biggest difference in how you feel every day, how you feel, how you're happier and more content and less annoyed by little things. So when you're truly happy, you don't have time for drama. You don't care what other people are doing. It doesn't bother you. You're truly happy with your own life. So being grateful is simple, but not necessarily easy for everyone. I know it's something that I've been working on for a while. I'm not necessarily someone that always thinks of the glass as half full. I've been a little skeptical and cynical in my earlier years. But you can train yourself to do this. You can train yourself to every morning wake up and think about what you're grateful for. You can think about what are you going to do today to make this day awesome? And then at the end of the day, do the same thing. Look back on the day. What about today was great? And what are you going to do tomorrow? So I really think that if you start working on these things, you'll be able to not only be just happier in your everyday life, but you'll be able to get on social media and actually just see what other people are doing and be happier, not let it bother you. I hope these things have helped. Please comment below, and please also join me live next week for my videos on motivation. I would love to interact with you. Thanks so much.